have you ever wondered what led the world into two of its most devastating conflicts? Our journey today takes us back in time, unraveling the intricate web of events and decisions that culminated in the First and Second World Wars. Picture this. It's the early 20th century, an era of empires, alliances, and escalating tensions. The stage for World War I is being set. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary on June 28, 1914, sparks a chain reaction. Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia, drawing in the network of alliances across Europe and soon, the world. But the assassination was merely the trigger. Behind it we find a labyrinth of causes. Nationalism was on the rise, with nations seeking to assert their power and identity. Imperialism saw powerful countries scrambling for colonies and resources. Militarism was escalating as nations built up their armies, a dangerous game of one-upmanship. And the complex system of alliances, designed to maintain a balance of power, instead turned a regional conflict into a global war. Fast forward 2 decades, the world is again on the brink of war. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended World War I, sowed the seeds for World War II. It left Germany economically crippled, fostering resentment and a desire for revenge. The rise of totalitarian regimes in Italy, Germany, and Japan, with leaders like Mussolini, Hitler, and Hirohito, escalated tensions. They sought expansion, violating the terms of the Treaty of Versailles and the League of Nations principles. Meanwhile, the world was in the grip of the Great Depression, exacerbating economic and social tensions. Appeasement policies by Britain and France, in an attempt to avoid war, instead emboldened these aggressive nations. By the time they realized their mistake, it was too late. Germany invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939, and World War II had begun. In summary, the causes of World War I and II were complex and interconnected. They were a potent mix of nationalism, imperialism, militarism, and a tangled web of alliances. Add to this the economic hardships, the rise of totalitarian regimes and failed diplomacy, and the world was plunged into 2 devastating wars. As we reflect on these events, it's a stark reminder of the consequences of our actions and decisions. History, as they say, often repeats itself. But by understanding our past, we can strive to prevent such catastrophes in the future. This is not merely a journey into our past, but a lesson for our present and a guide for our future.